Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Whoa! Cool. Wait, but there are two of them. Good thing my friend Hannah Elizabeth Smith is here. We're gonna be talking about Mary Tudor and drinking Bloody Marys. Cheers. So we are both in Mary Tudor, which I'm so excited about, and like have been waiting for a year for the show to go up.
Pretty much a year.
Hannah, tell us what the story is about.
Okay, so basically, it's the true story of the first female English monarch, Mary Tudor, or as most people know her, Mary the First, or Bloody Mary, because she went a little crazy in her final days.
And this story is sort of like the origin of
the crazy.
Why she ended up so crazy.
So basically, the story starts when she's 16 and very hopeful and full of life and princess-ship. Mm-hmm. But then her dad just decides to be a horrible bastard.
So, that being said, we're gonna make lamb burgers. We are gonna start by marinating some ground lamb. What I'm gonna have you do is just crank this peppercorn grinder for a very long time.
Okay.
Because what are the three things, flavor components that you think of when you think of a Bloody Mary?
I basically think of smoky, spicy, and tomatoey.
Right.
Tomatoey.
So we are going to marinate our lamb with all three of those components. We have some Worcestershire sauce, some pepper.
Lots of pepper.
Because I love that smoky crunch that fresh ground black pepper gives. I also have just a teensy bit of horseradish. The reason I'm not gonna tell you what the measurements are because this is all about taste. If you don't like spicy stuff, don't put that much spicy stuff in it.
Obviously.
But I like spicy stuff. And one more ingredient to round out this Bloody Mary flavor is some Bloody Mary mix. Now you should start with good Bloody Mary mix. You can make your own or you could buy it. It doesn't matter. If you like to drink it straight, then it'll be good in whatever you cook. In the show, you play Mary Tudor.
I do.
And I play
Anne Boleyn, you protty hole.
Pretty much the woman who changed history.
You did. You did
That's how
change
it is.
history. Infamous Anne.
So with the meat, you don't want to overmix.
I think that's good.
I
though.
think that's perfect.
I mean, like, look at that even distribution of spices.
So now that we have our patties formed, we are going to take black pepper and paprika,
Ooh, paprika.
also known as paprika, and I'm just gonna roll the patty in this spice mixture to give it a little texture on the outside. So just take it.
Now watch me dip. Watch me pate.
Just
Okay.
the sides of
Okay,
it.
just the sides.
So
All
it's
right, like
got
at the rim, like the rim of the cup, right?
Yeah, give it a little flavor. Because I got lots of that.
Oh my gosh, that was not good enough.
Now, put these in the fridge and let them marinate. That flavor will get infused throughout all of the patty. And while we wait, we are gonna make our first topping. So the first topping for this burger is pickled celery.
Oh, God.
It sounds really hard, but to make it easier, we're gonna play a little game. Every time we say pickled celery, we have to take a drink of Bloody Mary. So, cheers to pickled celery. Now. Okie dokie. Alright.
We're so good.
So, start with the main ingredient of pickled celery.
Oh god.
I like this game already. It's celery, of course. And we're gonna cut this on a bias, which just means diagonally. Because when you cut it on a bias, number one, it looks fancy. Number two, there's more surface area for the vinegar that we're going to pickle it in to soak up into the celery. Speaking of things that are difficult,
Yes.
what do you think is the most challenging part of doing this show?
The biggest challenge for me personally has been just having to rehearse in corsets. Every rehearsal we've had, we've been tied up in our corsets. And that's just been an interesting lesson to learn in terms of period movement and learning how to breathe correctly when you're saying your lines. You have to be really conscientious of it.
And it's almost, it's been really cool because it almost creates this like panic or like suffocation as far as like character.
Oh, yes.
So.
And it kind of makes it easier to realize like why women fainted all the time and have that like that stereotype of fainting or becoming hysterical.
So the next ingredient for the pickled celery.
What,
Okay.
jalapeno, right?
Jalapeno business.
Jalapeno.
You can take the seeds out, but I like spicy stuff.
I got it. You're hilarious, Alyssa.
Thanks.
Sorry.
I know. I am hilarious, people. I'm very, very funny. Again, cut it on a bias so that everything is uniform. And again, people were like, oh, you're so fancy. The liquid that we are going to pickle this pickled celery, is a little kosher salt, because that brings out the liquid and everything.
Mm-hmm. It's also blessed.
Rice wine vinegar, just as much as you want. I don't measure anything.
Nah, just do what you feel.
But I can measure 1 lime.
Easy.
All right, so now that this solution is all well mixed, you can mix it with your hands like a professional would.
A pro ski.
We're gonna pop this in the fridge as long as you would marinate your meat. No good burger would be complete without some condiments. So we're gonna make our own, and we're gonna make some delicious horseradish mayonnaise, and then a sriracha ketchup, which again is like nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna get you started on the mayo.
Yes.
You're just gonna take a couple scoops
Couple scoops.
of mayonnaise,
All right.
and then at your discretion, horseradish.
At my discretion. All right. I like when people trust me.
Yes. To start the sriracha ketchup, we are gonna start with some tomato paste, and I would do like a fat tablespoon. I'm also gonna do equal parts fat tablespoon of sriracha. Can I say sriracha? Am I allowed to say sriracha? Chili
It's
paste.
been done.
Hot sauce. Then you're gonna add some honey to this. And just about a good teaspoon. And to finish off this Bloody Mary sriracha ketchup, the Bloody Mary mix. Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it around town. And mix.
Oh, we do it together.
So, we're gonna cook the burgers. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Cooking the bogus.
And these are pretty fat, so they're gonna take a minute to
Yeah.
But,
They're gonna be juicy and delicious.
so, what is your favorite part about not having modern amenities? And what is your least favorite part? Like, do you think you could survive in 1533?
I know I could survive in 1533 if you can throw me in the middle of a shark tank and I will fight my way out.
Well, okay, so Hannah. No, but okay, Hannah has played Lady Macbeth, Carrie White, and is now playing Mary Tudor. So I just want to know, like, is menstruation a part of your selective process as far as accepting roles, or?
You know, like honestly, it's been a trend. But I'm not really crazy. You just always see me as a lunatic. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But you're great at it.
Oh, thanks.
Look out, casting directors. If you
Really?
want this piece of talent, You better put some blood in it. So, with the meat, you don't ever want to squish the patties because you put so much time into marinating them. You don't want to press all that juice out of it. So what you want to do is just leave it on one side until you see the gray cooked portion come to about the center. Then flip it once. Wait until the gray comes up to again the center of the outside of the burger, and then you're done because the middle will be cooked to medium and the rest of it will be perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right, so now it's time to put these bad boys together. They're gonna be really delicious and I'm so hungry.
Yes.
So we're gonna start by dressing the buns that are toasted. You should absolutely toast your buns.
Do you want me to put this on both sides?
Yes.
All right.
So we have our mayonnaise and our ketchup going down. We are going to add a little bit of just leaf lettuce for crunch and color.
And some veggie.
Yeah.
Can't forget that veg.
Yeah, well, you know what other vegetable we're gonna put on our burgers?
Oh, yeah.
Pickled celery.
No.
So we have our crunchy, delicious, vinegary, spicy. One of the garnishes that's become really popular to Bloody Marys is bacon. And bacon makes everything better. So we'll add a slice of bacon to each burger. And now for the
Main attraction.
that's the lamb patty, which I have added cheese to. Bless you.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That is so good.
and it smells amazing.
It does.
All right,
Yum.
those look amazing.
Dreamy.
Bloody Mary lamb burgers. I have to eat these now.
Yeah,
like
they're
I
just
can't.
too good. Oh, man. Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers. So good. What in the world? I need another bite real quick. Double take.
Make these.
Just make them.
Oh my god.
Just make them. They're so good.
The pickled vinegar, like punch of flavor, with that rich gamey lamb, the sweet spice from that sriracha ketchup,
Oh, yeah.
and then that pow of the horseradish.
That's so good. Oh, my God.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Oh,
pickled
pickled
celery.
celery.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me.